Okay, welcome back for some more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last time, we learned more about Alma's death and how Camila probably actually didn't blast a hole through her mother's skull, but you know, there's still more of this game. It's possible that maybe they'll do the trick where there is no trick, and Camila actually did just kill her. That'd be interesting. I don't think that's what's happening, but it remind me what I'm actually doing here. I'm glad to see Detective Jode all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jode's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jode or Camila dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here? Didn't I do that already? Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer the phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions. What he's saying. What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yeah? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who could change the situation. Gee, detective. For these past 5 years, Camila is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Alright. So that was all information I had before, but I just forego her. So now that I know what I'm doing here... Actually, I have to go way up. It has to be here, right? Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jode's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. I haven't thought about that. Oh wow, that was the whole rest of that chapter. The classic. End an episode right before the chapter ends. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. So what we have to do is kill her, right? And then we can talk to her and then revive her. Oh, my poor little Amelia. My darling angel, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Clink. Kind of an asshole. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night.
but my fever finally went down, and I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Mama?
Yes, darling?
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelia.
I hate you.
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development, too. Amelia wants to call her father. Now, if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. I think it'd be cool to see like a whole RPG game of this concept, where it's just entirely you as a ghost manipulating people from the background, and then at the end of the game, you just get to see what kind of world you've created.
The phone. The phone.
Huh? Amelia, I told you you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelia. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry, you really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
I hate you.
There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
I want you to hear me, you stuck-up bitch.
Alright, so now we're over here. Turn knob. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. Yeah, then maybe she'll have a heart attack, and then Amelia can call the cops. If I want to give Amelia a chance to use a telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Well then, yeah. The rat. Hoist. Chandelier. Latch. Dictionary. You put it all the way up there? How is it? Hoist for the chandelier, I guess. What does this valve do? Electric shocks? Is that what I saw there? Nibbling through the cabling? Oh, what does Amelia have to say?
Mama, what is Papa about to do?
Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Amelia.
Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know.
It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday.
I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday.
Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. Yeah, but you also have ulterior motives, but also I'm with you. How about secret rat attack? Swing harder. Swing even harder. And chime. Well, well. Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams, motherfucker. Holy cow. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Whoa! Man, I'm abusing this poor animal. Oh. Ah. Oh, heavens. I'm blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you. Holy cow, she's really backing it up. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Burn brighter. Latch turn. Drop the dead rat. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything at all. But maybe now that it burns brighter, it'll light the rat's tail on fire. Okay, that didn't do anything. You're being haunted. You're being haunted. What a naughty chandelier. Can I... Okay, am I supposed to fucking kill her? Like, do I just drop it right on top of her? Oh, Matrix dodge. Such insolence. Once more for the fans. Eek! Oh, you're trapped now. Amelia, Amelia, help me. Nail it on the second try.
Mama, I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Ha ha ha, here is to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier's on there tighter than her wedding band. Damn. She won't be able to escape on her own. And now... Oh, I can't burn brighter. And then as we set her on fire. No. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put out this lamp right now. I'm guessing what the I better not put out this lamp right now means is that I'm actually expected to use the lamp flame or something. What's this? Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. What am I supposed to do here? Can I revive the rat? Wait, can I, like, lift her up now? Yeah, I can. I thought that was gonna... What is going on here? Amelia, look, do you see this? Help me, please.
Sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning, too.
Now we light her on fire. And now, okay, that's what I thought was going to happen earlier. Oh, dude, he had a cartoon fall. Oh, the lights came back on?
Mama.
What in the world is going on here?
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Don't you dare talk to your father figure, Amelia. I won't have it.
Hello, Papa?
Amelia! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down.
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Amelia. Amelia. I just realized that him and her voice is kind of the same. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything, but okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelia. Good night, sweetheart.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelia.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of a justice minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very complicated. Very, very complicated and difficult, so I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
No, you're not allowed to do that either. What? Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Okay.
So, Amelia, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. That's how I feel. I'm glad he pointed it out. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Assuming it hasn't already came and gone. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe, and yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. No thinking in peace. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. That's what I assumed. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jode. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jode. Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's where the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. I see. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder, involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that the Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Ah, I see. Monologue pose. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe in it all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Chode's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Holy shit. There's like actual mind control. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought that my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanela's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I'd actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everybody the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Okay, that's actually badass of her, for her to do that. I understand why she was angry then, because he was being a coward. But still, she didn't have to take it out on her daughter. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. Yeah, he was doing that with Lynn. But I just thought there was other reasons. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. But they have different ones. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Nor would we want to. That's a little too fucked up. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Inspector!
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jode's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been... Oh, it did look like she was manipulated. I didn't even think about that. I always thought it was just her being hesitant to actually do what she had to do, because Cecil was telling her to do it, that she had to, because that's the way it kind of looked on the way Cecil was acting at that time. He just sat there, he just leaned against the fence like it was nothing while she pointed a gun at him. But yeah, that could have been her being manipulated. Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late, la la la. A little late? It's already ice cold. What the hell is going on? Love letter? What did that change?
Oh, there you are, Cecil.
From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for?
Right. I can't...
I don't know whose voice I was trying to do there.
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it? Oh, there's a... It's the Guardian.
There in the grass. You better see for yourself.
Looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
No, I suppose not. Nope, not when we have the power to save him.
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly. Examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. I like how Cecil at this point is just like, I don't need to explain to everybody. Get fucked. I'm going to the past. Oh, so okay. So what, did you die a while ago?
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay. And what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It is written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Forever. I'm taking a massive night-long shit, and I'm gonna sneak out the window.
Eek!
Camila.
Whoa. I'm coming! Just hold on. I'm almost finished. I'll be right there. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Oh, what is this? Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Is this where Camila died? And someone prevented her death?
Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh, gods. What do I do? What should I do? I have to do something.
Oh, she fucking smacks that guy. And... Huh.
What the hell?
What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino?
Mino the mascot. A symbol of Timsic Park.
Forget about the name of that big creepy lunk of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes, the power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And that same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Spooky. So are there two different people going on? Like maybe we have Ray and then... Oh, you know what? Maybe Alma's here. That would make sense. Look at that. There's another flame besides mine.
Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. Good response, because you don't really know. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Okay, so we probably have Alma as one of the spirits here, right? And then there's the manipulator. So we have a friendly spirit who wants what we want. And then there's the manipulator. Another spirit who actively does not want what we want, who's evil and works for the bad guys. Works with the bad guys, I should say. That's what makes sense to me, right? Because I was thinking, oh, who's a dead person who'd want to save Camila? The only thing I can think of is Alma. That's the only character that's been introduced to us so far that I could think of. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related.
I don't remember if this is a voice I gave for this guy, but it's good enough. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Wait, can I talk to their flame? That's crazy. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you?
Hey!
It's Missile! That's crazy. She did call out for Missile when we first started talking to Camila in the when she was first kidnapped. We immediately when we first started talking to her, she was like,
Oh, wait, is that you, Missile?
so it makes sense that it's Missile.
Cecil!
Oh my, it's...
Missile!
You look well for being dead.
Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camila. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camila went out and you left,
Did you just kept running your head against... I remember you doing that, but what, did you keep doing it until you fucking died?
I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it.
Oh.
And then I followed Miss Camila out into the big wide world. Miss Hull! Whoa! Camila! And then, here at the park, I found her at last! Yes, you guessed it, I barked. You bet I did. And when I went running after her, too.
Oh.
And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. And when I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camila. Crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camila! I had to rescue Miss Camila. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then...
Whoa, what is that rock?
I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anybody else could.
And I remembered what you did for me and how you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did!
But that rock... Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core.
I don't know. It looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw toward the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Cecil. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Holy shit! I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside.
Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Cecil.
You can't. Then how did you...
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye, and it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I could swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape?
Go ahead and try. Press swap.
Holy shit, that's sick. That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? That's actually less useful than just moving it around, I'm glad. So he has his own limitation, it's not just straight up better, just different.
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something like with the exact same shape stuck into the tree branch. Branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that.
Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it hit my head than Mino.
I kind of got his voices mixed up.
Whatever it is, I much prefer it hit my head than Mino.
So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paws a little further than you can, Cecil. Or this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now. Huh?
Huh?
If we weren't together, you and me.
Cecil, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course! Naturally.
So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's get started. I do want to point out, I think I said it, but there was that rock that was giving off the oppressive aura, is what I would call it. The oppressive aura is given off, right? And when we first started the game, when we saw our own body, it was giving off that same aura. Well, I say our own body. I don't know if we are this guy. Like, Cecil might be our name, but I don't know if we are this guy. We just saw a dead body and said, oh, that must be us, you know? It's possible, like, Missile's a dog and he has his ghost portray. Maybe we're another dog. Maybe we're a cat. I saw a cat before, but that cat was alive, right? Its tail had the same kind of design as, you know, it was the one that this Cecil was holding. So I don't know, maybe we were the cat. But we saw it alive after we were moving around, so I don't know. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me.
And then if you press V, control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Okay. Well, I've already fucked up a little. I immediately fucked myself. All right. We were already playing around with this area a bit. Well, would you look at that? There sure are a lot of round things around here. Oh, I didn't even consider that.
No, boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh, boy! My hair is also round.
Let's see, to use missile's powers, I just tap V. I'll try and see what happens. Oh, but I need to... Oh. Oh. So that's how this works. It's interesting that going back in time, because this guy must have died a while ago, because we had that whole chat with Camila and everything, right? But then we go back in time and all of a sudden, Missile, we're here with Missile, and Missile's like, hey,
What's going on?
it's interesting. Right, okay, I see. Huh? Okay, well, this is interesting for sure, but I just don't really see how a lot of this helps me. It's so heavy, I can't move it very much.
Maybe because of the swap I made.
I guess a little ball is about the weight I can handle. At least from this. I need to get up there somehow, but how do I get... How do I do that? I guess I just have to play around with this for a while. Swap those back. Actually, no, don't swap those yet. Go to... Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no.
Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino, but it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me.
We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
There must be something we can do. Yeah, it's just... Is that like a spring or something? Like, what's on there? What is that? Where's that tire on? Okay. Come on. Don't stop it. You bitch. Okay. Okay. What I want to do is I want to get the umbrella. I want to get the umbrella up there and open before he hits the seesaw and launches the ball. Yes, I know. Here comes the guardian of the park. Swap these. Okay. Now we just have to wait until the dude starts spinning on this thing. And all of his flyers keep going. And we don't mess with... Come on, do I really... That's not enough? Because the moment I do this, he jumps, right? I don't see how I can be up here before he does that. Unless now that that's happening, he won't be able to get off. Oh, that is exactly how that works. Okay. I can't reach that now, though. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Missile has to stay here then.
The umbrella won't close, will it?
The ball must be in the way. Oh well, I guess we don't have to close it. But... does he hit with so much force that he can actually straight up launch a tire up there? The only reason I didn't do that is because I didn't think he could... it was fucking possible for him. Well, Cecil is officially locked out of the rest of the area. Oh, wait, no. I could just swap the tire back. There. We moved the ball. What do you think, Missile?
With the ball there, I think I can do it.
In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready?
You bet!
Okay, I didn't... Okay, it needs to be once the thing starts dropping, because I don't...
Okay, watch me, Cecil. Here I go!
The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball. Boom. Fate averted.
There! How was that?
My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now, Mino is right where he belongs.
We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we?
Fate averted.
Now nobody has to die.
Except for one brave little somebody.
Huh?
I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So now let's go back and save your life.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer.
What?
When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already.
Oh, of course, you're right.
Okay, Missile. Have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her?
Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present.
What is your present, Missile? Because we both accessed this scene from two different times, so... And so, Camila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done.
No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right, after all. After all, she has me!
Huh? Missile, are you in there?
Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camila to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her.
Missile?
Eek! Miss Lynn!
Oh, well, he'll have to find his own way.
I'm going to leave it up to Missile.
It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind.
Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods.
Aren't you forgetting your promise?
Oh, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Aw, shucks. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
He's mesmerized by my beauty.
It doesn't seem...
Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about...
whatever he's talking about, we'll have to listen to that next time. I hit continue playing without thinking. We are not continuing playing because this is the end. So we learned more about the manipulator ghost whose trick is to just fucking control people, which is spooky. And then we found Missile! So, and his trick is just to swap things, which is more and less useful, which is nice. I like how it's balanced in that way. Makes them feel more unique rather than one being straight up better than the other. But, yeah. That was interesting. Very, very interesting. Gave me a lot to think about. And I'm still thinking about that rock with the aura. The ghost tricking aura, I guess. Turns you into a spirit. The spirit rock. And I guess we'll learn more about it tomorrow. If you want to do the YouTube shenanigans down below, please do it. I would appreciate it. If not, that's okay. That's okay. You're still beautiful. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Have a good night, everybody.